Welcome back to the campus. Today we are taking a look at the stock of NVIDIA, the absolute leader, the high flyer of the market. Everything started in the early 2000s with a 1-2 setup, followed by another 1-2 setup. And from 2008 until today, the stock has increased by more than 150,000%. Completely crazy. The stock exploded inside this large wave 3 structure. But there is one important detail. This structure here looks very full and very exhausted when we track it with Elliott Waves. The Roman numerals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 show that we are likely already in the final fifth wave. If we zoom in, we can also see the internal structure, and even here it looks like we are already inside the fifth wave. We'll take a closer look on the daily chart to understand how this last structure is developing and how much time and upside potential might be left before a major correction begins. And this major correction will come at some point, and it will be big. This will be a higher degree 4-wave correction, and I expect a decline of 70 to 90%. If that sounds unrealistic and crazy to you, watch my Novo Nordisk video from this morning. 22 years of bull market and then a 70% drop in less than 1.5 years. Also a larger wave 4. That's normal. That's typical when only the minimum Fibonacci target, the 23.6 retracement level, has been reached. It can go much deeper. It's also important to understand that we expect a similar structure in the major indices. The Nasdaq, the S&P 500, NVIDIA plays a huge role in these indices, sometimes with more than 13% rating. So if NVIDIA corrects and the S&P 500 corrects, both are connected, that makes complete sense. The question is, how much time do we have left? Let's look at the daily chart. Since October 2022, NVIDIA has been moving up in a strong impulsive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are now in the final circle wave 5. If we break this circle wave 5 down further, Elliott waves are fractal, we again get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 structure. And even inside this last wave 5, we might already be inside the final fifth wave of that sequence. This expanding wedge that is forming could be the first bearish sign. The price is overlapping more and more, which is typical for an ending diagonal, and this seems to be forming since September 2025. We have price targets for the small wave 5, the bracket wave 5, the circle wave 5, all in the region of 231, 239, 262, and for the Roman numeral wave 5, maybe up to $312. Yes, there is still some upside left, but the higher we go, the more dangerous it becomes. The risk increases every single day. Of course, the stock can extend further. Nobody can say exactly when the bears will start selling aggressively, but the important point is the risk is extremely high, and we are likely in the final phase of this rally. And what comes next, as I mentioned, is a massive correction in the large wave 4. From the current price, even the minimum target, the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement, would mean an 82% drop. If the price goes even higher, first the Fibonacci level move up as well, but the fall becomes even bigger. We expect a strong correction in the coming weeks, months, or maybe years. The timing is uncertain, but what is certain, the risk is high and caution is needed. I will continue tracking this every day. If anything important happens, I'll post an update, so subscribe if you want to stay up to date. I cover not only the stocks, but also precious metals, crypto, Bitcoin, basically all markets and assets that are interesting and offer new opportunities. Even here with NVIDIA, the short position could become interesting once the correction starts. But of course, this is no financial advice. Everyone must decide for themselves. The important thing is to stay alert and stay informed, and that's exactly what I do for you. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Ciao, ciao.